Hey visionary, starting a nonprofit is exciting, but let's be real, raising money can feel overwhelming. If you don't have a donor base yet, you might be wondering, where do I even start? Good news is you don't need a long history of wealthy connections to find donors. You just need the right approach. We've all been there. I know I've been there, not having a bunch of donors when I first stepped out. So in this video, I'll walk you through 5 proven, simple steps to find your first donors and start building a financial support for your mission. You ready? Let's dive in. Number 1 is tap into your warm network, people who already trust you. When you're starting out, the best donors are people who already trust you, even if they're not familiar with your nonprofit yet, because your nonprofit is just starting. But talk to friends and family. They may not be able to give you, but many will be happy to give you what they can, your first small gift, or even give you referrals of people that they know. Tap into your colleagues and professional network. A lot of us, when we first start our nonprofit, we have colleagues that we're working with. Ask them to help. You know, your past coworkers, mentors, and peers often support causes started by people they know. And then check your community groups, your church groups, your alumni networks, and local clubs. They're really great places to start. Where do you hang out at? Just ask. So what I want you to do is I want you to write down 20 people who already support you. Reach out personally, share your nonprofit's vision, and invite them to be a part of the journey. Now, when I say support you, I don't mean that they've already supported you with money. I mean just support you, just talk to you, maybe go have coffee with you, hang out with you, and listen to your ideas. So they don't have to support you financially, but they can support you on an emotional level. Okay, so start with them, 20 people, okay? So find people who are already passionate about your cause. You know, your ideal donors are already out there. You just need to find them. Start with people who are passionate about your mission, okay? So check social media and other online communities. Join Facebook groups, LinkedIn discussion, Reddit threads related to your cause. Engage, share value, and connect. Just talk, okay? Go to local meetup events, attend networking nights, community gatherings where like-minded people are already involved. Go into your community and look at health fairs and participate in them, town hall meetings, okay? And then there's other nonprofit supporters. Look at similar organizations. Who donates to them? These same people may be interested in supporting your cause. And then, who did you do business with? This is, who is your insurance agent? Who's your doctor? Who do you do business with? Talk to them about it. There could be your first donors. So what I want you to do, I want you to join 3 online communities related to your cause and start engaging in conversation with local businesses and small foundations. So, you know, this channel is about taking action steps, because when we take action, it's going to move us a little bit forward to our goal. Okay? So just go online and find people that you connect. As you're going through your bills, look through your bills. Oh, I do work with this person. I do that work with that person. Look, this is what I used to do. I get a bill in the mail. So what? I have to pay my bills, and that was back then we paid our bills, you know, through the mail. I put one of my brochures in there. If it was already my utility company, I put my check in there, and I put the notice of how much I owed them, and then I put a brochure. Look it up. Got to send it back to them anyway, right? So if you're going to send a bill, send it back to them. You never know who's on the other end that's going to open that mail. Yeah, I did it, and it works sometimes, okay? It's because many small businesses and foundations, they want to give back, but they don't always know where to start. That's where you come in. Especially, they're always looking for someone new. And if you're new, you may be innovative, okay? So start with your small business, your local shops, your restaurant, your service providers are wonderful people because they have charitable giving programs, or they're open to building relationships, and they're open to sponsorship. What do you eat at? You know what you're doing when you're driving home today, drive around and look and say, oh, wait a minute, there's a Taco Bell over there, and there's a Chick-fil-A, or there's a this. Start naming all the places, and those are places that you patronize, right? You go when you spend your money, they may want to give, and a lot of them do give back. So start making that list, okay? Are you a part of any Rotary clubs, any chambers of commerce? If you have in your community, check them out. These groups love supporting local causes, and they can introduce you to other potential donors. And then you have your family foundations and local grants programs. Some families and community funds, they set aside money specifically for small nonprofits. Okay? So your next step is to make a list of 10 local businesses that align with your mission. And you're like, how do I know if they align with my mission? Well, one of the things that I will look at is if I'm serving youth, I'm like, now I hear there's a Hershey factory. There may be a Jelly Belly factory. Well, they usually align with your mission because they want kids, right? They target kids. Well, you target kids too. Okay. So you could be like, okay, let me write them down on my list. So go ahead and make a list of businesses that align with your mission and reach out and introduce yourself. Build relationships first, then make the ask. Don't just go on there and, excuse me, can you give me some money for my nonprofit? No, build a relationship, because this is about relationship building. And you don't just want a one-time donation. You want to build a relationship so you can have a long-time donation. And you'll be surprised at some of these people, that some of the nonprofits are like, I need board members. Well, some of these people may be looking to serve on the board of your community. So build the relationship. They may be looking to serve on the board of directors in their community. So build a relationship with them. Okay? So before you make that ask, and just maybe ask for, would they like to have a cup of coffee? Because here's a secret. People don't give to causes. They give to people they trust. That's why relationships matter. Okay? So what you need to do is start by sharing your story. Talk about why you started this nonprofit and why it matters to you. Okay? That is so powerful. Invite people to be a part of the journey. Don't just ask them for money. Be a part of the journey, right? And so instead of asking them right away, invite them to an event. Invite them to a volunteer opportunity, or just have a casual conversation with them. And then you can show them the impact. Even if you don't have results yet, you can paint a clear vision of how that donation will make a difference. Johnny wasn't able to have a meal today. There's $20 that you're going to give me every month. It's going to be able to pay for Johnny to have breakfast before he goes to school in the morning. And there's more than just that one Johnny. There's a lot of Johnnies out there who does not have food. So would you be willing to sponsor one youth? And this is where your money's going to go. And can you imagine when you go to school and your stomach's not hungry, how much more you can pay attention? So really tell a story. Okay? So when you focus on building relationships, fundraising stops feeling like begging. It becomes an invitation to make a real change. And I know a lot of people are like, I don't want to be asking people for no money. I don't want to feel like I'm begging. But you're not asking for you. Remember we just told that story about Johnny? Are you Johnny? Are you hungry? Do you want to eat? Well, don't laugh, because if you want to eat, you better get out there and ask people for some money, because you need to make some money for your nonprofit. It's real. I'm just being real. You're not asking for you for that $20, but that's going to go into your organization. It's going to be able to help you help other people, and it's going to help you start building momentum, okay, and getting your organization where you want it to be. So you cannot be afraid to ask, or you cannot feel like you're asking for yourself, because you're not. Okay. So here's an action step for you. I want you to identify one person this week to reach out to and have a genuine conversation with about your mission. No fundraising pressure, just connection. So start finding your first donors today. I gave you a list of things to do. So I'm going to recap them real quickly, write them down, and then you choose the one that you're going to do. You can't do them all this week, but you can start writing them down and start saying, oh, I'm going to hit every last one of these, okay? So let's recap the five steps. Finding your first donors. Number one, you're going to tap into your warm network. Find people who already care about your cause, okay? Connect with small businesses and community groups. Just connect, okay? Build relationships before asking for the money. And focus on impact and invite people to your mission. Now it's your turn. What's the first action you're going to take? Go ahead and drop it in a comment below. Let me know what's the first action you're going to take. And see how easy that was? I asked you to take an action. And that's what you need to ask them to do. Don't be afraid, because sometimes we're like, oh, I don't want to ask anybody. Please comment below, because this helps me out. It helps me to keep doing what I'm doing. So could you subscribe? Can you like? And can you comment on this video? And when you see my videos pop up, just cut them on. Check it out, because I got something good to tell you. And if I don't have it, if it's not for you, it's for you to send to somebody else, okay? So please, if this video helped in any way, you got one nugget, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with another nonprofit founder who needs this. Let's make a big impact together, all right? So keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up, and I wish you success. And if you have something that you've done that has helped you get a donor, and go ahead and drop it here, because this is our community. This is where we share. This is where we help people. This is where we make a difference. So remember, if you have anything that you would like to share, please pop it in the comment. Thank you for coming. Like, share, and I will see you in the future. Peace.